It's National Volunteers Week, a chance to recognise those people who give up their time to help others. An estimated 6 million Australians volunteer. Tonight, we meet one of them. Moira Walls is 72 years old, retirement age for most, but for the last decade she's been volunteering here at the Mater Children's Hospital in Brisbane.
Good girl. Oh, what a good girl are you? I had been a primary school teacher for over 20 years and I just wanted to continue to be with children and work with children.
It's her job to help young patients and their parents get ready for surgery, to provide a few soothing words and maybe a playful distraction from what can be a nerve-wracking situation.
It can be very difficult and very heart-wrenching, depending what type of surgery the children are having. Sometimes the children are very anxious and often crying, and in that case, as a volunteer, I do my very best to find something that will distract them, and the toy sometimes works. Good morning.
This morning, 11-year-old Jackson Keeffe is coming in for his second procedure.
He has Klinefelter's syndrome, which affects his bones, and he's had those corrected a fortnight ago and he's here today to have his casts changed. He's in a little bit of pain, so he's a bit anxious.
We want the children to go through their operation as stress-free as possible, and with the volunteers' help we manage to do that most times. The volunteers they're my right-hand man.
Joy Cherry is the patient reception nurse. She's worked alongside Moira Walls for a long time.
She listens to them and she has this wonderful quality about her, and they talk to her and she answers them so appropriately, and she's a comfort to them, and that's what's important as a volunteer.
It's been important to Josiah Velingues. Moira Walls has been helping him since he was a baby.
It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
He's getting his legs plaster casted, and they cut the plaster off and use it as a mould to make his shoes.
And it's not his first time in here today?
No, he's been coming here since he was born, and we've been here many times.
Josiah's mum says it helps to see a familiar face.
She's very helpful, yeah. She knows the regular children, so if she doesn't remember their names, she remembers them by looks, so it's good.
Moira Walls is one of 600 volunteers with Mater Health Services. The volunteer program is celebrating its 20th year. It's a labour of love for the participants, but they also require special skills, and there's a careful vetting process.
It is quite a big commitment. We ask for a minimum of 16 weeks. We conduct interviews, we ask for referees. For any direct contact roles, they have to have a series of immunisations to allow them to work with patients directly.
We'll be back in a moment. I do love doing what I do, and to just see the love that parents have for their children, it's just so rewarding and so heartwarming. No matter what's happened during the day, you just have to walk away from it and say, well, I've done my best today, and if I've made one person's load a little bit lighter, well, that's the greatest thing I've done that day.